haven't been able to get scheduled onto a DoorDash shift ever since I got my contacts, and I've been a little nervous about how I was gonna make some dough, but I just happened to have my app. Somebody dropped a shift and it popped up for 5:30, 11 p.m. So I'm heading out over there. It's actually north of where I am. I didn't realize that Huntsville was so large. You know, I always thought of Huntsville as a pretty little town. It's got almost 200,000 people. I'm getting ready to go navigate there right now. Talk about a score, just as I was getting worried about, you know, watching my account balance dip down. All right, guys, so I'll check into you a little bit later. Let's go see how this turns out for me.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
It says 27 minutes, so that's quite a while, but pretty much everything's far from me out here in the country. So now that we're in the Sam Houston National Forest over here, I got a little statue, Sam Houston. That cat's a big deal here in the Houston area. I'll probably go over to the state park here sometime soon and like really give you guys a history lesson on Sam Houston, for those of you who don't know already. So I am rolling into Huntsville now. I am right near the spot that the GPS, well, I'm right near the spot that the app said I was supposed to go to. Here in a second I'll be there.
Take the second right, then your destination will be on the right.
Looks like it's Giddy Up Glamour Boutique. All right.
Your destination is on the right.
Whatever. So it's gone ahead and it's routed me on over here. It looks like I'm at a Days Inn. So I wonder if the last order that had come through when I went ahead and oh, it's a Juanita's Mexican restaurant. That's what it's about. Okay, that's a hot spot here. It says dash now. I got my gas, I got my phone charge, I got my red card, and I got my hot bag. Just got my first order. It's 7 miles for $6.60. That's a little below what I like to do. I still have 60 seconds to accept it. I normally don't want to accept anything that's under $1 a mile, but I'm here, I'm sitting around, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this order and cross my fingers that I get a tip. What the heck? There's no Wendy's here. It says I arrived. That's terrible. That's not gonna help me deliver it on time. Dang, that place is rough. No wonder why there was no tip. So far, very disappointed in Huntsville for doing DoorDash. I've gotten 2 orders for $12.60 in just shy of 2 hours. It's not quite 2 hours, but it's pretty close. And that $12.60, no tips, neither person tipped. So after talking to another couple of drivers and having 4 orders in 3 hours is all I had. The best order I had was a $7 order. Only made like 30 bucks in 3 hours, you know, and that doesn't count the gas that I used. And I did use a substantial amount of gas. I probably used almost as much as I did delivering in Midland, making, you know, 3 times as much money. So I would say Huntsville, I'm not even going to try again, because I'm getting told that the night orders, that's pretty much $5, $6, $7 is all they are. A really good one, he told me, is like $8. So unless you just get lucky and you end up getting tipped at the door, you know, on a cash tip or something. So I won't be repeating Huntsville unless I really need to. He told me that it pays a little bit better in the morning, but this was a big fail for me. I'm gonna see if there's something I can pick up further down into town, or maybe at least right around the RV park. Guys, so I just got down here into the Woodlands and it said it was busy, so I'm gonna go ahead and start a dash. Now it's trying to route me somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and find out where it wants to take me. Here to the hot spot at 9:36 p.m. Let's see how long it takes me to get an order. Supposedly it's busy in the Woodlands, but I got all the way over here and I don't have an order. That didn't take long. Just got an order for $8.53 from Wendy's, and we're looking at like 1 minute that I was waiting here. So I got one order at $8.53, delivered it like within 20 minutes of getting the order, and I was kind of stoked. Came back down to the hot spot, and then I was sitting here for quite some time. I didn't get an order for 30 minutes, and then the app had moved my hotspot to another 5 or 6 miles down, and it's getting late. It always slows down. It was like that in the Midland too. It'd get pretty slow. It shows up as it being busy on these apps, but well, on the DoorDash app right now in several different spots, but I sat around for quite a while for an order and I never got one, so I'm just not going to worry about it. I made the money I made today. I got some education about the market. I won't ever try Huntsville again, and we'll see how I do in the Woodlands if I can get a shift at a better time period. Hey there guys, so I've been busy today running around and moved the RV from the RV park I was at back over to Thousand Trails. Carolina's going to be coming in here in a couple of hours and from the airport, and I'm going to go see if I can make a little bit of money to pay for the Uber trips that I just had to use. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of DoorDash before I go pick her up at the airport. Today I got a really short shift, like 2 hours, 6 to 8, and then I got another really short shift, 9 to 11, and so I'm going to be trying to do it in the van today. Carolina needed the car to go and run some errands and apply for work. Okay guys, so on 22 miles driven, I made $26 in 2 hours. So that's not exactly really good. I got another shift up in the closer to where I'm staying, to the RV park. So I'm gonna drive up there, back up there and do that. But just these short shifts, it just doesn't end up being worth driving down into any of these areas in Houston. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story, and make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck. Peace, guys.